What's the best savoury South African road trip snack you can put in your mouth hole?
Today we find out.
Actually, it's a bit too warm. We're going to have to open the doors.
Yeah, but we timed that well.
That was good. I'm Steve-O.
And I'm Chanel.
If you're new to the channel, we are sitting in the bad jar. The bad jar.
Today we're trying savoury road trip snacks that you would find all over South Africa. And we asked our Instagram community again to tell us which savoury snacks they love having on road trips around South Africa, and once again you guys delivered.
Yes.
So
can I just note, we are on a road trip across South Africa. We're in the Kruger National Park.
If you saw the first edition of the series, you would have seen us tasting a lot of sweet treats. If you haven't seen it yet, we'll pop it above so you can click and watch that now, and then come back and watch this one.
Yeah, we had a bit of a sugar high for that one, but today it's going to be totally different because we're trying the savoury.
This is more your realm.
Yes.
You're the savoury fan.
Yeah, I'm a savoury fan. Chanel definitely saves room for dessert and
reads the dessert menu first. But we're road tripping.
And we are going to get stuck in with the chips first.
Okay, so we're starting with chips, as Steve said, and the first type we're going to try is Mrs. Ball's flavor, but the brand is called Simba. I mean, Lion King fans will know Simba. I don't know if everyone knows that the name Simba actually is derived from the Swahili language, and it means lion. Very fitting.
Simba.
Simba.
Yes, it's been around since the 50s, and well, these crinkle cut chips are the classic, and you get many flavors, salt and vinegar, and I'm struggling with the flavors. You get all kinds, sour cream, onion, cheese and onion, no, all traditional flavors, but we thought we'd choose a nice South African flavor for you, Mrs. Ball's.
Yeah, they've teamed up with Mrs. Ball's, which is a chutney here, and it is delicious for curries. It's got some tang, and it works really well with the chips. Well, I think. I haven't had for a while. Let's test. Let's see if it holds up.
Yes. Oh, there it is. I'm actually quite ravenous, so I'm quite glad we're doing this now.
Cheers.
Cheers. Crispy, crunchy. I mean, there's the chip up close.
And there's a slightly bigger one up close.
Eat these all day.
It's got a sweetness, it's got a saltiness, it's got a tanginess.
But these aren't your favorite flavor.
No, they're not my favorite flavor.
No.
Not my favorite flavor. You are. No, I'm joking.
Thank you.
My favorite flavor, the Mexican chili. We just didn't think we would buy such a big bag and promote it because it is Mexican and we are in South Africa. But it is Simba. It's one of their original flavors. The Mexican chili is my favorite. It's got some spice, it's got a bite, which is the same thing, and
same kind of looking chip, obviously. Very good.
And this is particularly good with a beverage of any sort, especially a beer.
Yes.
Just because it cools off the spice. But
soothe the spice. All those are good.
Delicious.
While we're talking about Simba, because Simba doesn't only do the crinkle cut chip. These are just the classic Simba chips. It does do other types of chippies too. A lot of you may recognize, oh no, the logo's gone. Never mind. Okay, when we were kids, there was the Ghostbuster logo on the packet. And I think they came around about the same time as the movie. So maybe it was a marketing ploy to promote the movie. I'm not sure, but they kind of stuck around for many years, and well, let's open them.
They then also took them off the market, right?
They did. They did take them off the market, then they came back. I know during
marketing
COVID.
Ploy, make people want what they cannot have. I don't know.
100%. But, you know, there was a national upset, actually, that even went around on the news during COVID because they just stopped producing them. And well, they're back. Okay, let's talk about this interesting shape.
It kind of looks like someone's pulled a tooth. That's kind of puffy shapes. What kind of flavors are we talking? Paprika?
Tomato, I would say. A tomato-based paprika spice, but not spicy. It's more sweet, and it's a maize chip. So unlike the others we did just now, they call them the original flavored maize snack.
So they just call it flavor. The flavor is flavor. These,
puffed maize.
I think the thing with these is that if you have one or two, you're going to eat them all. And I think they're also quite polarizing. We've had people that either hate them or love them. So you just have to try them for yourself.
We're definitely on the love side. Still sticking with Simba. I mean, you guys are clearly getting that Simba kind of owns the chip, or not owns the chip market, but
plays a big part.
Plays a big part in the chip market in South Africa. The knickknacks.
Oh yeah, the knickknacks. Can I just say, this little guy, the logo has changed over the years. He's pretty funky now.
Let's just pop them open. To note, also another maize snack.
We like them.
These are cheese flavored. So for the American viewers, you will know Cheetos. Very, very similar, but I think knickknacks are better.
Ooh,
I have tasted both, and I still side with the knickknack. I could easily finish a bag, and then my fingers would be all orange.
Exactly.
From the cheese flavoring.
And that's what I was just about to say. Is that if you're doing a road trip like we are and you're driving, maybe knickknacks aren't the best because they are a bit messy, but have some wet wipes.
Yeah, so that's the third chippy.
Yes.
Okay, sticking with chips, we have Willard's Big Corn Bites. I know you're a huge fan.
Big fan of these. Another Mexican looking chip.
Okay, these are barbecue flavored. You do get tomato as well. And these are Willard's. So these are not Simba. We are crossing over.
Ooh, new territory. Okay, we got the barbecue, and they've got the folds, which are great. That just saves all the flavor inside there.
So it's another maize chip, barbecue flavored maize chip. So we've shown you 1 potato and 3 maize. As you can tell, South Africa is big into maize.
Palate cleanser.
So essentially it tastes like a tortilla chip with the barbecue flavoring, and then it's got the little square shape which often curls. We also got the big pack.
Oh, extra big.
We're going to have lots for this road trip.
Running out of space on our dashboard.
Sticking with Willard's, I got a little one of these because the bags are normally huge, but you do get little ones as well. Again, Willard's, and these are flings. Original flavor maize snack. The flavor you're getting, whatever that original flavor is.
I think there's a lot of onion in the flavor.
And celery, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't sound great, but it's so distinct.
How would you describe
you're eating
the
a
flavor?
fling. You're definitely getting celery salt, garlic and onion nodes, so it's way up on the savoury scale. I could easily finish this bag just in this little dialogue.
Well, maybe you should. I'll just speed it up.
Okay.
How many we got in there? Okay, I'll help you out.
Oh, that was good. Can we do that with all of them?
Yeah, sure. Palate cleanser.
We have one more chip. These are Woolworths Veggie Crisps. I had to include them in the list because, well, I'd like to say that they are the healthier option compared to all the other friends we've shown you. They are baked and
40% less fat.
40% less fat, as the packaging says. And they're also a variety of vegetables. So sweet potato, beetroot. No beating Woolworths. Okay, I think these.
Okay, what are you going to grab first?
Okay, let's grab a little sweet potato. Potato.
Probably the crunchiest one of the lot.
Yeah.
Sweet, salty.
Oh, there's some carrot, some butternut.
Gee, delicious.
Baked and flash fried.
Okay.
Oh, so
in case you want to stay away from the ghost pops or the knickknacks and you want something a little healthier on your road trip because, you're trying.
Or even if you're just looking for good flavor. I mean, these aren't just healthy, right? They're actually really, really good chips. Biltong.
Yes, and some people compare it to jerky in the States, but that's a bit of a slap in the face. It's a whole product of its own. And what's the history behind biltong?
Let me check, as my notes say. Dried meat has been around for centuries. And its history can be traced to plenty of different cultures. Biltong specifically was first created by the indigenous people of South Africa over 400 years ago.
Okay, so we're talking about a snack that's over 400 years old.
Yeah. They preserve their meat by curing it with salt and hanging it to dry. A lot of cultures do this. And here specifically, we do it with beef, ostrich, springbok, kudu, eland I saw in the shop
so there's a lot of game flavors, a lot of animals that can be used for biltong. This is not your vegan-friendly snack, but it's a flavorful, proudly South African snack that if you come to South Africa and you don't have biltong, I'm sorry, then take that stamp off your passport, because this is what you need to have. And I'm pretty sure there's some people in South Africa that actually only eat this, nothing else. We would say that if you're on a road trip, just find a local butchery that has biltong, or a pad style that has biltong, because that will be most likely the best biltong you can get. But in terms of package found in a shop, Russell Rich Foods was actually pretty good. Okay. Coriander comes through strong, but it works well for those who don't like coriander.
It's really good.
Love it.
Another Russell Rich Foods, Raaivors.
Or Droewors, as most people say, which is basically modelled after Boerewors, which is a sausage, traditional sausage, spice sausage. Yeah, that's eaten a lot around these parts, and this is just the handy road trip version of that.
Yes, the dried version. This one has a lot of flavour. Again, the coriander flavour, but let's open it up.
And look at that length. I'm going to share this one with you.
Thank you.
It's also a nice snack to share.
Yes.
Very meaty, as you expect.
Here you go.
Very salty. Sweet, in a way. Lots of spice. Very nice.
As you can see, Steve has placed a blindfold on, and
where am I?
The reason for this is something we wanted to do in the sweet vlog as well, but we weren't able to. But now I get to give Steve a savoury snack that he has not seen. It's something that is eaten throughout South Africa as well. Would make a great road trip snack.
Now?
Well, not really. No.
Oh, you're not. Okay.
It's eaten everywhere, and it's loved on road trips. So that's not going to help.
I know what it is.
So yes, and then we'll do a swap, and Steve has secretly hidden a little snack for me as well. So let's start with Stevie. Okay, I'm going to show the viewers. You might get some clues from the sound.
It sounds like the packet.
So I'm going to give you 5 points if you can guess the product, another 5 points if you can guess the flavour, and another 5 if you can guess the brand that does it. So let's see your trivia of South Africa. Ready?
I might need to smell it too.
No smelling.
Very hard. Oh yeah, I definitely know what this is.
Okay.
And I know this because it probably isn't my favourite thing.
I've never seen you eat these.
Yes, so then this is exactly what I think it is. It's a mini cheddar.
Correct, that is the product.
And the brand is Baker's.
Yes.
And
flavour?
The flavour is either bacon or cheese.
It's cheese.
Okay.
It's interesting that it was either or.
I got bacon as well in that.
Bacon notes. Maybe it's fried in bacon fat.
Right. Let me take this off. Yeah, I remember I used to get these as a kid for school, and for some reason I just didn't like them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's show everyone.
But they are a classic, and I think that's why a lot of people voted for them. Mini cheddars are...
Savoury biscuits is the best way to describe it. It's like a little baby cracker.
Yeah. Okay.
That cheese flavour lingers.
Okay. I'm going to show the viewers the next one. And I'm going to do the same. So did I get 15 points? I'm going to do the same.
Points.
You should know what these are. So if you don't, well, it's been a tough day.
It's been too long. Okay. Have you ever seen me eat these? Am I allowed to ask questions?
Yes, you are. I have seen you eat these, yes.
Okay. So I have eaten them in the last 12 years. Tell me when. Oh, okay. These are definitely cheese flavoured. Can I get another one?
I need one more. Is this a ploy just to eat more?
So smelly. The cheese flavour.
Is that just me or the,
no, definitely
the cheese curl?
So it's another puffed maize snack called cheese curls.
And I actually just said it. Did you hear me?
What?
I was like, is it me or was it the cheese curl? Hold on. There's a wasp here. Yeah, I just said, is it me or was it the cheese curls? And then, okay.
So cheese curls, and I think Willard's makes them.
Correct.
I think it's the same family as the Fling. There they are.
Very similar. And it's called double cheese flavoured maize snack. So double cheese. That's why it smells.
So maybe I didn't actually get those flavour points then. Ooh,
just be careful on a road trip in the car. Ventilate. Open the windows when eating this one.
Would not.
Please.
I mean, we'd recommend them for road trips, but maybe not. Maybe if you're in the back by yourself.
Yeah.
With AC on you.
And that's the entire selection of savoury road trip snacks, right?
Yes, now it's time for us to choose our 2 favourites. This is tough to only choose 2.
Very, very tough. Okay.
I'm going to choose the Ghost Pops. These are vegan, actually, so that's a fun fact. Just, it's such a nostalgic flavor, and yes.
And your second?
I'm a big fan of Simba. And my second, the Veggie Crisps from Woolies. Woolies fan, yay. Yes. And also just, they're just so good. I just wish the bags were bigger. This is the small bag, but even the big bag.
My favorite would have to be Mexican chili. And then the second, I'm gonna go for biltong. I was gonna go Druivors because those really tasted good, but I think overall biltong is the winner for me.
Awesome, and that's us. We're gonna try and go and finish these now over the next few days from the rest of our road trip. We are going to be putting up many more videos from our road trip, so I hope you subscribe and
follow along.
Follow along.
We'll see you on the road.